Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, karibu sana, and for the returning subscribers, thank you so much. My name is Diana Yegon, na hapa kwa hii channel we basically do every kind of content. We do interviews. There's a playlist that tumeweka kando kando ndio tuweze ku organize the channel. Kwa wale wenye wanapenda interviews, you have the interviews ya My Wife series, mtazipata pale. We have fun and games, and today we are doing Q&A on Facebook. Juu huko ndo mafans wako wengi. I posted some days many weeks ago nikiuliza what is it that you want to know about me, ask me questions that you want, and then I'll pick 10 out of all those questions. Juu ziko nyingi, zingine hata hazi make sense, so I just picked those I feel that I really need to answer ndio watu wanijue vizuri. So these are 10 questions, and I know this video is gonna be short, but basically just to answer you. So number one question, what is your real name? My real name is Diana Chepkemoi. Just that. That's my real name. Ile nye nilipewa na wazazi ni Diana Chepkemoi. Yegon hata is not my real name. It's my father's name. Growing up, I used to see girls wenye wana take their dad's surname hiyo, but mimi I was not given my dad's surname. Watoto wetu wote wako na hizo, by the way. I'm the only one who did not have the surname. So at some point I needed to add that surname because I really wanted it. I also wanted to be belong somewhere, kuko na surname ya mtu. But finally niko na ya bwana yangu. Anyway, my real name is Diana Kai now. Ile nilizaliwa na Diana Chepkemoi. My now name is Diana Kai, but Diana Yegon is just my brand name. So where do you come from? I come from Nakuru County, born and raised in Nakuru County. After kumaliza high school ndo nikahamia Nairobi, but I come from Nakuru County. How old are you? Pia mimi I don't know how old I am because I was born in 1999, 26th of December, Boxing Day. But my birth certificate, my dad ndo alienda akachukua birth certificate yangu akaiweka 2026th December. Me, I usually don't mind ages. But watu niambia ni nafa kutumia ile ya birth certificate. No, ya birth certificate nafa kusema 24. But the real one is 25. Yeah, that's what I meant. So nisipendi kukua mdogo, sipendi kuchukua ile age yenye iko chini. So I usually tell people I'm just 25, but my birth certificate reads 24. I even feel ashamed because I tend to be so mature whenever I hang out with people. They even think I'm beyond that age. Yeah. Ulisema spin, 2109. Next question is, what is your profession? I am a journalist. I'm a professional journalist. Professional journalist, in fact, kuna journalists wengi. Even those guys ukienda kwa barabara, you record a video, kuna accident may happen mahali, and then you post. That's basically reporting, and that means you're also a journalist. That's a citizen journalist. Myself, I am a professional journalist, meaning I am accredited by the Media Council of Kenya. I am a professional journalist. Where did you study? I studied at Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. It's the best media school in Kenya. So if you want to study media, you should definitely go to KIMC. Yeah. What tribe are you? Really? I thought my name just says itself. Inasema mimi ni natoka wapi. Well, from the name, because I didn't choose Chepkemoi. Ningekuwa nimetumia Chepkemoi since mngejua mimi natoka wapi. But Yegon, I don't know. I think Yegons wako wachache. That's why watu bado wanauliza what tribe I am. I am from the Rift. Yes, this girl from the Rift Valley. Yeah. Mimi ni mkali. But I don't understand why somebody at this age and era is still asking what my tribe is. Sijui kama bado tribes ina matter, because mi kwangu hazijawahi matter. Yeah, as you can see, mimi nimetoka kwa Wakale, married to Chonyi. So, and I have my friends, my best friend who's behind this camera right now, ni Mkamba. For me, honestly, tribalism haijanimekia sense. I have friends from all over. But mi ni Mkale. How did you meet your husband? I met him, so kumit inamaanisha the first time we met, ama how did we, like, we started, tulianza kuongea kwa simu. I was working somewhere in Nairobi doing upepo imefungua mlango, usisonge, karibu kumaliza thing, swali 3 zimebaki. Hey, kwani kuna ghost? Ilikuwa ni hapa 2109. I met my husband at tulikuwa tunaongea on through social media. Then I was not dating. Nilikuwa serious kidogo na maisha hiyo time. I was like, it's just me and my career. I'm looking for money. Staki confusion saizi. So hiyo time we followed each other, I think on Instagram. Huko ndo nilikuwa nakaa sana. I was posting my work there a lot, and that's how we started talking. But after nilitoka hiyo job, I was working for a TV station then. I'm not gonna say which TV, but I was working for a TV station then. But pesa haikuwa, sioni hiyo pesa mali inaenda. Bearing in mind, unaishi Nairobi and then pesa haikutoshi, you're paying rent, you have your needs. So I was like, I'm gonna look for another job. So sometime nikaona post zake, and then I was like, let me DM. So we had been chatting too, and I respond stories za makazi zangu. He was making jokes here and there. So I don't know, he was clearly up to something, but mimi sikukuwa hapo. But so I thought of him. Nikamwambia, if I'm really looking for a job at the moment, huko kwenu kuko aje, are there opportunities and all that. And that's how we really started talking. And then I think years later, I was an MC at an event. That's where we first met. After kuongea kwa simu for a very long time now, we meet for the first time at an event. I was the MC and he was one of the nominees, and I was the one who gave him the award. Na kutoka hapo sasa things happened. Na alikuja sasa akanichanganya. Did you always want to get married? Like I said, when we started talking, I wasn't thinking about dating. That means I wasn't even thinking about marriage. Marriage was the last thing I was thinking about. Being the firstborn daughter, firstborn child, kwetu, I think marriage was the last thing to utafikiria, because you want to make your parents proud, your siblings proud. Don't get me wrong, getting married doesn't make them not proud of you, but I just wanted to make it kwanza if I ever thought of marriage, because I didn't want to make the wrong decisions. Well, because at the end of the day, niki make the wrong decisions, I start crying, nipate na depression. Those are the people tena that will suffer, because kwetu mimi napendwa sana. So I didn't want it to get there. I wanted to make them proud. They've really worked so hard for our family. I wanted to give back. Ndo by the time sasa najitoa kwao nimeenda kwangu, they felt my presence in their home. So yes, I always wanted to get married. Uko mbele lakini, but it was not like now. Like even when we started dating sasa, and then we started talking about marriage, I was like, wow, is this really me? Like, things really change. I even told my husband now, hey, marriage was the last thing. He even knew it was the last thing. But where? You never know God's plans. Nilijipata tu msee alicheza kiaye, nikajipata tu we grew really so inseparable. Yeah. And we ensured that we are also making our parents proud, even in the process of loving each other. Another question. Last question, actually. Hey, the elephant in the room. um, Question is, do you really have kids? Before I answer this question, tangu hiyo story I posted about the twin boys, the videos and photos every time nikienda ushago nikizipost, this question, watu hushangaa like, do you really have kids? I even found myself kwa blogs wakisema all sorts of stuff about me having kids, twins, niliolewa nikiwa na mtoto, but I don't get the obsession about having kids. But like, anyway, let me just answer the question. The truth is, teren I do not have a kid. I do not have kids yet. Underline the word yet, because I definitely know God will bless me with children, but at the moment I do not have. Hao watoto nilipost, they are my nephews. Nephews ni boys ama ni girls? Yes, those are my nephews. Mimi upenda watoto sana. Ni watoto wa cousin yangu, so every time I go home we live next to each other. I really love those kids. And then kwetu nyumbani last borns wetu ni twins. I'm just surrounded by twins. So when I went home and then took a photo and then posted, watu wakaanza kuassume kuna watoto. Then I was like, okay, I see you guys. The next time I post, and if you see clearly, every time I post those kids nikisema tumeenda kutembelea watoto, I love these twin boys, hakuna mbali nishaisema ni wangu. At some point I think I joked about it, but I really do not have kids yet. But mi napenda hao watoto. Mi hata I've been begging the mother tu anipatie tu nikae na wao Nairobi kidogo, kama wiki 2, 3, 4, wiki 8, si hata miezi, wiki 8 tu peke yake, si hata mwezi moja, wiki 8 tu peke yake nikae tu na, because I really love kids and I know God will bless me with kids. So yep, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I know with time, even as we grow, maisha to grow, even 10, 20 years later, there'll be more questions. Tutazidi kujuana. I hope hakuna question ingine yenye nimewacha. If there's any other question that you'd want me to address or any other some issue, put it in the comment section. Okay, so until then, thank you so much. Bye bye.